Now, let's see. This used to be a tough matchup for the Goblins back in the day. Like, Goblins had a lot of difficult matchups, as for example against Elves, against Ingmar, against Mordor. But this is history. This has been like that in the past. We are now in version 9.0, which made Goblins strong. Let's see how strong. We have the red Goblin player Avihavi, 2 tunnels into the Goblin Cave. He's gonna cancel it. His opponent going up for 2 Malon trees into the Elven barracks. And of course, Elven faction, generally speaking, doesn't have too many options. At the beginning of the game, you have only 2 start possibilities. Either you go for the stable or you go for the barracks. Goblins, on the other hand, can go for the Goblin Cave, can go for the fissure, can go for the spider pit. So you have 3 opening potential possibilities, unlike the Elven faction. But the good thing about the Elves is they don't need anything else, because from this structure all alone they can recruit everything they want. Swords, archer, pike, elite archer, ultimate unit. For these units, most factions have to build at least 2-3 structures. The one production building to rule them all. It's gonna be a pikeman opening, so obviously you wanna creep. And his opponent opening with the spider pit. The spiders, easy counterable from the Elven faction. Archers can melt them, pikemen can slaughter them, and even Lorien warriors can win against spiderlings. Spiderlings are only good for harassment. So kiting, avoiding fights, going for structures exclusively. That's their specialty. That's how they are designed like. But they are very agile. They are quite, they have like fleet footwork, you know what I mean? Fancy footwork. So creeping defensively, it's more like a secured way. It doesn't have any risk. When you go for this creep, it might be contested. Going for this one will be definitely contested. So this one is the least possible contest potential for the Goblins. They will normally not go to this direction. So it's gonna creep. I like this a lot. Creeping with the spiderlings. Why? Because this way they get level 2. And if you can save one of them, they can respawn and recover. Very important. So Goblin Cave coming up next. But I think, the Goblins, I believe, against Elves, you have to find, at some point, the transition into the fissure. Half Trolls are your win condition, okay? So, Goblins, they are strong in masses. So when you have a lot of them, they can do some work. But at some point of the game, they will fall off big time. In big fights, they will get slaughtered. So you need Half Trolls. Goblins have better eco normally than Elves, but it's not a good map for the Goblins either. So, look at the design of this map, right? There are 3 entrances to the Elven Kingdom. Goblin's specialty is to go for a sneaky attack, which is little to not possible on a map like this. That's why the bigger the map is, the more widely open the map is, the better it is for the Goblins. But this is a campy map, actually, when you think about this. There is like 2-3 ways, and you can block all of these, with a few towers. It's hard. It's difficult. He's creeping. No harassment so far. The Malon tree here will be found. That's good. And also the siege from the Goblins is not very good against Elves, because the Mountain Giants you can recruit from the fissure level 3 are also very vulnerable against archers. It's like, so? How's camping? You see? And camping is a problem. Actually, he's even camping here for no reason. He's going to build now a statue, okay? I mean, dude, there is no blame. A win is a win. I don't care about how you get the win, just get the win. But he's indeed going into the full camp mode. Holy. How you break through the camp though? That's a very, very important question. Maybe it's about half trolls with upgrades, like get the scavenge armor on them. Maybe, I don't know, like get shield up, maybe, or Azok. Going for the structures, that's smart. Avoid the fight, there is no reason to commit to this fight. One Malon 3 down, he's gonna go for the second one too. There are 3 spiderlings, they can destroy this in a few seconds, no problem. Lovesen, thank you so much for 6 16 months, my friend. Appreciate the support. It really means a lot.
Lofson just resubscribed for 16 months. Ahoy.
Thank you so much. Look, the spiderlings damage though with the war chant. They are hitting very hard. And he destroyed 1, 2, 3 Malone trees with the one push. I mean, of course, he's gonna feed power points in exchange, but that's a risk he has to take because it won't get any better. The last thing you want is that those Malone trees hit level 2 or level 3, make them harder to be destroyed, and make the Elven player wealthier, richer. It's gonna be harder. So you wanna get yourself ASAP eco advantage. He's running into more archers. Also, this Malone tree is gonna be found and destroyed. That's good. Of course, the Goblin player has a massive command point advantage. But will this matter anything if you can't find the engage? If you can't find the exposed archer army? Because Mei is doing a good job, kind of sitting in key points on the map Sakura Forest and making sure that archers have protection with the pikemen. They have leadership from the statue. Statue also gives them, of course, more command points. That's good. Good. That's good. Nice. I mean, I like the way Avi is playing this, playing it kind of sneaky, playing it kind of smart. And I think that's also very important to play it like this. Small counter push happening from the Elven faction. Spiderlings are getting bullied by the Lindens. Not good. Spider pit level 2 for the Spider Riders. Again, Lindens are good against any other calf. So I think they will also bully those Spider Riders. But what is good against Lindens is going to be Shelob. Shelob, of course, a counter. She's quite tanky against arrows. Only pikemen can slaughter Shelob. Spiderlings are not paying attention, hold ground stance, they don't fight back. The good thing about Lindens for the Goblin faction player is though that they can't threaten your structures, they can't destroy it. Glorfindel is good for the elves, of course, you know, but I mean, we are talking about the goblins at this point. Maybe upgrades can be good. Again, you know, get half troll army, upgrade them with the scavenge armor, go for the war chant, go for the cave bats. But again, the problem also is that cave bats doesn't nullify leadership bonuses anymore. So it will go toe to toe with the leadership. So earlier it was more impactful because you would debuff them and also nullify leadership bonuses. Now it's only a debuff. So the statue will give a lot of value for the elves. Maybe you want to surround, maybe you want to commit, like split your army in 2 pieces, come from this and from this location and kind of sandwich them. Maybe that's the way. Because I don't think you want to fight front to back. Like from front to back, porcupine formation, they will not die, you know, they will need ages to be killed. So you want to sandwich maybe. Okay, I mean, 825 command points against 595. Elves are just stalling. Let's see if stalling is going to make him win. Because you can see it's hard to approach this. So, Mei look as crazy as it sounds like. Mei doesn't need too much money. Why? Because it's not like he needs to replace the army he's losing. He's losing nothing, okay? So the money he's making is going to be automatically saved because he's not losing any units. You understand? So the money difference is not as big. Money difference is only making a big difference when there is a big fight. You lose stuff, your opponent lose stuff, and because you make more money than your opponent, you can replace your army which you lost. But in this case, Mei is losing nothing. He has not lost a single unit in this game. That's why he had like all the time of his life to save up for the eagle, for example. That's a lot of money. Because he didn't lose anything, he can do this. You have Shelob up on the field. Maybe Dragon... Yeah, dude, Dragon Lord is also horrible actually, right? Against... What can Dragon Lord do against elves? He will get one-shotted. Boom! Shelob, sit down. It's poison? Boom, 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 boom. Ooh, that was close. Holy, almost one-shotted the bird. I would love, dude. 2 more spider. No. Spider Riders. Let's go. Holy moly, guys. That was good, man. That was really good, actually. Dude, look, the Spider Rider army. Okay. Okay. Dude, that's a big investment, by the way. Like, you need to go for the Eagle Nest. You need to invest 1,000. 1,500, actually. That's a lot of money. The pikes in the front, goblins, and also Shelob are eating them alive. The web can slow them down even farther. And Shelob, if she gets... Look, you got a kite. There comes the slow. Pew! She came on them. Oh, no more. Holy juicy. Yup. That's when you are greedy and go for only one pikeman. What happens if you lose the pikeman? Then you are doomed. That's what happening to Shadow FX now. He's doomed. Ave played it, I gotta say, very smart. Okay? I think you need patience is the key to victory in those situations. Taking a bad fight and giving levels, experience, and power points to your opponent is a no-go. Oh, the tainted land made the tree disappear. He can't cover this. He went for the mist. So he needs 10 more power points for the Elven wood. Poison arrows. Dude, poison arrows actually quite sexy. He has a whole army of spider riders and the spider queen herself leading them. Eagle has been recruited once again. Elves dropping down to 510 command points. Goblins are almost at 1,000 without any barrow expansions. So that's raw command points from the tunnels. Mist to debuff them. What is he doing? Why would you keep focusing more? Oh! Is the plane? Is the bird? It's an eagle going down from the sky. Hurry, elves of the woods. You gotta hurry. You can hurry all you want, my friend. It's not gonna change. He went for the scavenger. He wanna farm Shadow FX, okay? When you see this, then you know he wants to farm him. Boom! Look at how many he killed! Shelob! Terror them! Nice! Get money, dude! Here comes the money! Money! It's a very interesting battle. I mean, you see non-archer units fighting from a range, but it's working out. Level 4 Shelob, level 5 unlocks the tunnel. It can also chunk them, but this is going to be also a big hero counter. But there is no hero to be countered. You went for the forge. It's a we have seen this in the past. Go for the Linden army and get Silverton arrows. When you have Silverton arrows, you can bully them, no problem. Silverton arrows lead you to best upgrade against units. But they have fire arrows. That's why they are melting the structures from a long distance. And the armory, as beautiful as it looks like, will never be able to reach level 3. The eagle never learning from his mistakes. I mean, we can confirm that Shadow FX is not Iron Man, because Iron Man learned from his mistakes, but Shadow FX didn't. He's like, oh, I think that's going from through his mind. Oh, okay, so my opponent was able to kill my eagle twice in 2 seconds, and now he has even fire arrows. I think it's still a good idea to go for the eagle. I think that's what goes through his mind. Malone 3 level 3 is going down to Goblin Town. You get it? Because it's a Goblin faction, and he doesn't say a GG, he doesn't say a word, he's leaving the game, and guess what? The score is even once again.